Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now come to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the World Cup, researching, studying, thoroughly grasping, and propagating the party's resolution, directive, and conclusion, the standing board of the TayNinhTV Party Committee has had innovation in this work compared to the previous term.
Specifically, the Standing Board of the Provincial Party Committee lists the effective implementation of Resolution Number 2, dated January the 26th, 2021, of Provincial Party Committee on Digital Transformation of Provinces to 2025 and Orientation to 2030. The project number 7, dated June the 16th of 2022, on the Standing Board of the Provincial Party Committee on the application of information technology and administrative reform in the activities of Provincial Party Committee in the period of 2021 to 2025. In particular, promoting the application of information technology and digital transformation in research, learning, and mastering, and propagating resolutions, directives, and conclusions of the 13th National Party Conference, promotes the expand the form of direct and online organization in order to propagate and disseminate widely and promptly to cause and party members. The Standing Board of the Provincial Party Committee also actively directed the implementation of application software such as the Smart Peerless meeting software to facilitate attendance, confirmation of attendance, and posting of documents at the conference, provide e-book precise paper documents and resolution books to help the course and party members access documents more quickly and easily, contributing to improving the efficiency of information propaganda and study implementation practice and bring the party's resolution into the life.
The Provincial People Committee encouraged state administrative agency and authority at all levels to enhance and innovate mass mobilization, work in order to quickly institutionalize the party policy on popular mobilization work, resulting in a sharp shift from perception to action. Accordingly, the Provincial People Committee requires Provincial Department, agency, public non-business units under the Provincial People Committee, central agency located in the province, people committees of district, town, and city effectively implement the following contents: organizing to thoroughly grasp and institutionalize the party guidelines, the state policy and laws on mass mobilization, continue to promote propaganda and education to raise awareness about mass mobilization in association with studying and following Ho Chi Minh thought, morality, and style, implement the administrative reform program, the digital transformation program, and the regulation on railroad democracy, effectively handle citizen reception, complaint, and denunciation, improve police service ethic, feeling of duty and sense of service to cadres and civil servants. The fatherland wrong and similar social political roles participate in the supervision and social retreat of significant problems relating to people rights and interests from the moment the policy is established unit. It is implemented in order to achieve a high degree of consensus in society.
And recently, the Provincial People's Committee has issued a number of directives to improve the operational efficiency of the grassroots health level. In 2022, the Department of Culture Social Affairs of the Provincial People's Council has monitoring sections of the operating of the grassroots health system in the province. After monitoring, the Culture Social Committee made some specific recommendations to the Provincial People's Committee. Recently, the Provincial People's Committee has also reported on the implementation of the recommendations of the Board of Culture and Social Affairs as follows. The Department of Health may direct units to rotate doctors to the station every week to perform the medical examination, holding and efficient use of the rented machines for medical stations that are equipped with the ultrasound and electrocardiogram machines, but do not have a doctor at the station to use it. And if the aforementioned equipment is not used sufficiently at the commune level stations, it will be transferred to the district health center to provide the medical examination and treatment at the unit according to the evaluation. And concerning the training and development of human resources for grassroots healthcare, the Provincial People's Committee directed the Department of Health to review specifically to develop a plan on training and development of health workers by 2025, in which proactive coordination and cooperation training, retraining, and training of professional knowledge for the current grassroots health workers, striving that by 2025 to meet the requirement that 100% of commune health stations have a doctor to work here and to do the examination as well as treatment for the people. Deploying and expanding the model of family doctors operating at the grassroots medical level.
In order to effectively implement the strategy for economic development of quality and cooperatives in the 2021-2030 period, the Quality and Cooperative Economic Development Plan for the 2021-2025 period. In 2023, TayNin implemented 5 policies to support cooperatives, specifically as follows. Human Resources Development Policy organized training courses to step-by-step standardize management titles in quality economic organization, including title director, accountant, controller. Land policy creating circumstances that enable quality economic organization to acquire land for production and business, particularly in the agricultural sector, in order to build the production chain and provide processing and consuming service. Ready policy assistance in creating competence for quality economic organization to borrow funds from the Vietnam Cooperative Union National Fund for job creation, for investment development, and market broad capacity augmentation, simultaneously strengthen and promote the function of the province. Cooperative develop assistance fund in providing residential interest rate loans, pro-investment interest rate assistance, and credit guarantees, while insurance feasibility, transparency, and no loss. Science and technology policy support the provision of consulting service of management and science and technology for collective economic organization and accelerate the digital transformation process, guiding collective economic organization to apply, rise the level of science technology, and innovate in production. Supporting policy on economic information, marketing skill and market research, support collective economic organization in assessing, researching, and surveying the market, construction, trademark registration, commercial rights registration, participate in fair and exhibitions. Implementing the Rule 13/2019 of the government in the past time, the Department of Science and Technology has utterly propagated and disseminated the benefits of being certified as a science and technology enterprise. In Thailand, there are currently 3 enterprises that have been certified as science and technology enterprise. Hoàng Ngọc Bảy Nga TayNin Private Enterprise, Tam Lan Tiwa Member Company Limited, Than Thành Công TayNin Joint Stock Company, in which Hoàng Ngọc Bảy Nga TayNin Private Enterprise is the first enterprise in the province to be recognized as a science and technology enterprise by the Ministry of Science and Technology. In terms of scientific research activity from 2008 to 2021, the Department of Science and Technology collaborated with the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development (S&T) organization, enterprise, institutes, university, and research center both inside and outside the province to implement 9 topics and projects, as well as 36 pre-acceptance steps in the field of agriculture.
And in order for the tourism industry to grow strongly and sustainably, the following goals must be met in the province tourism development plan. With a focus on 2030, then tourism is an important economic sector, accounting for more than 10% of GDP, and it strongly encourages the development of other industry and fields. Then will prioritize improving the transportation and tourism infrastructure as well as diversifying tourism products, proposing mechanisms to encourage and create conditions for businesses and investors to build improved quality and develop tourism industry, reviewing the public land fund established in response to the call for investment. In 2023, focus on attracting investment projects to the construct restaurants and hotels on Padang Mountain, piloting the operation of bus or tram routes in the province that connect to the tourist resorts, tourist spots and monuments in a firm subsidiary. And furthermore, the province is working to diversify its tourism products. The first step is to identify and link existing tourism products such as spiritual cultural tourism, eco-tourism, and tourism to the shores in order to increase the number of tourists visiting TayNinh and extend the time guests stay in TayNinh province. Identify annual festivals that are appropriate for the province's current situation and conditions. Improve the quality of festivals in the province in order to maintain the number of regular visitors to TayNinh province. Proposing a specific mechanism for developing regulations on farm tourism combined with the resort in the province. Examine and evaluate provincial national monuments and propose solutions for public investment in the capacity of public investment capital.
The audience established in 2018, volunteer firearm establishment by Mr. Ma Nhân-Thuy, born in 1989, and his brother established in Tân Hợp Commun, Tây Ninh district, is constantly developing, not only enriching the family, but the establishment also re-established jobs for more than a dozen local workers. Not only that, he also mobilized his relative and exemplary workers to comply with regulation on border security protection. From Ninh Bình, Mr. Thuy and his sibling moved the south to set up a carry and then fell in love with this firearm profession. Mr. Thuy said that all his products are made from tanman trees, which are officially imported from Cambodia. With the characteristic of this tree, it has beautiful shape and beautiful wood brand, suitable for making furniture, handicraft, especially home table. So it attracts a large number of customers across the country. Currently, his establishment accepts many orders of table and chair, water, hyacinths, bed, cabinets, furniture, more of which are table and chair. The name chairs are also very beautiful rose chair, with the rose case at the top and the back of the chair very delicate. The rest of the establishment have been sold to the southern province, are moving to the central and the north to the province of Hà Tĩnh, Nghệ An, Ninh Bình, Bắc Ninh, Bắc Giang. Mr. Lee added that the period of the epidemic has reduced the number of orders but not significantly. His establishment has overcome the difficulties caused by the epidemic. So far, it continues to maintain and develop.
Cơ sở hiện tại tính thời điểm hiện tại đây là
The current facility has 14 workers, salary, pay, product. In a competitive environment, those who work hard enjoy more. Income fluctuates on the average from 16 to 17 million Việt Nam đồng per month.
Nhiều thì có tiền nhiều, thì thu nhập bình quân mỗi người cũng dao động từ 16 đến 17 triệu một tháng.
According to Mr. Thuy, after deducting all expenses, the average base income is 30 million Vietnam dong per month, depending on the market. When his were not affected by the COVID-19 epidemic, sometimes his established reaching an income up to 100 million Vietnam dong per month.
Chung là ở đây thì mình cũng tuân thủ là mọi quy định.
In general, and also comply with all the provisions of the law. In addition to the regulations of the commune and the government, underdevelopments are also participating and support fully, such as participating in fire and explosion prevention, not using firecrackers and simultans, and fully complying with the regulations on communes and border girls.
Luật lệ coi như là của xã này, của biên phòng.
Mr. Thuy is always aware of maintaining order and security in the border area, exemplary in mobilizing families and employees to strictly adhere to the provisions of the law economic development, while contributing to the rotation of national border security sovereignty. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.